Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, and welcome to Ethan and Angelo Weekly Picks. This is the show where we go through each game and pick who we think's going to win. And at the end of the week, we'll come back here and see who the winner is. All right.
Let's do this.
Let's get right into it. Week 1 picks. First game, Thursday Night Football. We have the Buffalo Bills versus the Los Angeles Rams, the Super Bowl champions. Ethan, who are you picking?
The Bills.
Buffalo Bills, okay. I'm going to take the LA Rams. Super Bowl champs coming in their home stadium. Crowd's going to be great. They're going to show the Bills what's up. And we need an NFC team to knock the AFC team off, I think. All right, so Thursday night out of the way. Now it's time for the Sunday slate. First game on the list, the Saints at the Falcons. Ethan, who you taking?
Definitely the Saints.
Ooh, the New Orleans Saints. All right, I think I'll take the Atlanta Falcons on this one. The home team, week 1, new quarterback, good tight end. I think they're gonna try to show up against the Saints.
What are you just going against me?
Let's see. Sunday slate game 2 has the Cleveland Browns versus the Baker Mayfield-led Carolina Panthers. Ethan, who you taking?
The Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. I agree. Baker Mayfield going to show the Browns they regret what they did getting rid of him. All right. The next game on Sunday is the 49ers at the Chicago Bears. Ethan, who you taking?
49ers.
Ooh, the 49ers. Quarterback controversy. Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo. Looks like they're going to go with Trey, but Jimmy's right there waiting. I'm going to take the Bears. I think the Bears are ready to go. They got their quarterback all set and ready. He's excited. I think the Bears are going to show up here and show people that they're here to play some meaningful football this year. All right, our first AFC North division rivalry game.
Ooh.
The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Ethan, who you taking?
I'm going to take the Bengals. Last year, they were very good against the Ravens and against all over teams with Joe Burrow and Joe Mixon.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick them.
All right, I agree. I think the Cincinnati Bengals are the team to beat. And I just don't think the Steelers are ready to do that, even though Mike Tomlin's still there and they got a great running back in Najee Harris. I just don't think the Mitchell Trubisky is going to be able to lead them to a victory in week 1. Okay, so I got the Cincinnati Bengals too. The next game on the list is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Detroit Lions. Ethan, who you got in this one?
I think I got the Eagles.
Ooh,
Jalen Hurts is going to be like the next Lamar Jackson.
You heard it here first, folks. I'm going to take the Eagles. I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be the next Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
But I do think their team is ready to take the next step this year, whereas the Lions, they're not ready to take that next step, I don't think. Not yet. The next game we have is the Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans. Ethan, another rivalry game here. Who do you got?
I think I got the Colts.
Ooh, the Indianapolis Colts in this one. I agree. I'm going to take the Colts in this one. They got their new quarterback. They feel like they were just a quarterback away, and I think they feel like this year's the year they're gonna make that jump.
Yeah, they got Jonathan Taylor. So
Jonathan Taylor, best running back in football. I agree.
Yep.
And the Texans just they're not there this year. I don't think it's going to be a good year
maybe next year
for a Houston Texan fan. All right, our next game, another rivalry game.
Ooh.
A little flip flop, I think, this year in the way it's going to be in the standings. Ethan, who you got? Patriots at the Dolphins.
I'm going to say the Dolphins.
I agree.
The last draft was a banger for the Dolphins, so I think they got this.
Okay. I think the Dolphins definitely have all the pieces in place this year to be a team that might surprise a few people if they don't think that that the division is going to be any different this year. I think Buffalo might take it, but I think Miami's going to be right there on their heels. They got a very fast team, a young team, and a team that wants to upset the Patriots in week 1.
I thought you were going all against me.
Another exciting game here.
Ooh.
The Baltimore Ravens,
Yes.
Lamar Jackson taking on the New York Jets,
Ooh.
led by Joe Flacco this week. Wow,
Ooh.
Joe Flacco playing against his former team, the Baltimore Ravens. Ethan, who are you taking in this one?
It's a hard decision.
I think so.
But Joe Flacco, he's old now, so I'm going to say Ravens. Yeah,
Flacco.
this is Joe Flacco.
That's it. But who's in the other picture behind you?
Lamar.
That's right. Lamar Jackson's a Raven quarterback now.
I have that picture in my room.
And he's going to win this game. He's going to show everybody that he deserves all the money in the world.
He's going to be like, hey, Joe Flacco, I know you were on the team, but I'm going to beat you now.
That's right. Lamar said today, I'm not playing against Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's playing against the Raven defense. And I think the Raven defense can handle him.
That's a good speech.
All right. The next game we got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Washington Commanders.
Ooh.
Who you got, Ethan?
My dad likes Washington, but I'm definitely going with Jacksonville.
Ooh, okay. Trevor Lawrence coming back for another year.
Yep.
Jacksonville feels like they got some players in the draft.
Yep.
They feel like they're ready to take a step this year. Washington's been trying to take a step for the last 10 years. But I think Jacksonville.
$2 million.
I think Jacksonville's going to show up, and Trevor Lawrence is going to have a pretty good game week 1.
Yep.
And take care of business in Washington. The next game on our list, the New York Football Giants versus the Tennessee Titans.
Oh.
Ethan, who you got in this one?
I already know who I got. Tennessee.
Tennessee
Tennessee.
Titans.
They got Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
They got Derrick Henry, and that dude was so good last year.
He's been good a lot of years, yeah.
Yes.
The thing that I think the Tennessee Titans remind me a lot of the 2008, 2012 Ravens, where they got a team, they got a core, they got a quarterback that's not the best quarterback, but he definitely wins games. They got a great running team and a solid defense. They just get to the doorstep, though, and they just fall short every year.
Mm-hmm.
Could this be the year? Doubt it. But I feel like they're going to show up in week 1 at least and be that powerhouse AFC team that everyone needs to play good against. So, sorry, G-Men, but Tennessee's got your number on this one. Next big game we got here is the Chiefs at the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Ethan, who you taking?
That is so hard. I love Patrick Mahomes, but I also love Kyler Murray too. But they also have a Raven and another guy that I really like, so I think I'm gonna pick the Cardinals.
All right, you taking the Cardinals. I'm gonna take Kansas City on this one. That's our first game that we disagreed on in a long time there. So that's one that we disagree on. Kansas City's Kansas City, man. They're gonna be good from the beginning. They're gonna be good to the end. And Arizona, they're young. So I just think the experience there, Kansas City's gonna take care of business in week 1. Arizona might take a couple weeks to warm up.
Okay.
The Raiders at the Chargers. Another big game here. That was one of the greatest games last year. Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, slinging the ball back and forth. It's going to be real exciting to watch that one. Ethan, who are you taking in this one?
The Chargers.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
There's not really a reason, but I'm just going to tell you a fact. We went to a game, Ravens-Chargers, Ravens Stadium, and it was so awesome. So that's why I'm probably picking the Chargers.
Okay, because you saw them play?
Yeah. All right.
So I'm going to take the Raiders in this one. Derek Carr, I think he's going to be a little bit more hungry than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's going to have a great year. The Chargers are going to have a great year. But I just think they're going to run into a Raider buzzsaw in week 1. Packers at the Vikings.
Ooh.
Another division game. These teams always play each other really good. Even if the Vikings are having a down year, the Vikings show up and they play good against Green Bay. Ethan, who are you taking?
Easy, the Packers.
Ooh.
They're my favorite NFC team.
Green Bay Packers,
I
Aaron
know
Rodgers.
they just got rid of Devontae Adams, but Aaron Rodgers.
They got rid of like a lot of people.
Oh, no.
Aaron's coming back. He's got 2 old receivers, Sammy Watkins, Randall Cobb, and then who else? Who else he got?
AJ Green.
Guys that drop the ball. Guys that don't even know how to catch.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be screaming on the sideline. They got a decent defense and they got a great running back.
He deserves it.
But no. I think Minnesota's going to shock the world week 1, beat Green Bay, and then Green Bay's going to go in that whole relaxed mode. Aaron Rodgers is going to talk about how it's okay, it's just week 1. But I think Minnesota's going to show
I just
up.
remembered something.
Their first game of the year.
The Raiders have Devontae Adams now, and I just rooted against them.
That's right.
Whoopsie daisy.
Well, maybe next week. Buccaneers at Cowboys. Another great game from last year. These two teams went down to the wire. Buccaneers, Cowboys. Ethan, who do you got?
So, Dallas is my third favorite team. It's in AFC, but NFC, Tampa is not really there. But I just want to say Tampa. Tom Brady's coming back, so.
Tampa Bay's been there for a good bit, man. I think Tampa Bay's going to
I know.
do a good job, but I'm thinking Dallas.
What?
Dak Prescott, they need to do something this year. If they don't do something this year, they got to fix it because They're another one of those teams, like Tennessee Titans. They've been together for a while now. They get there and they just fall apart at the end. They better show up big, and here's their chance again to show up big week 1 and beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah.
All right, our final game this week, week 1's final game, Monday Night Football. The Denver Broncos, led by Russell Wilson, versus the nobody, Geno Smith, Seattle Seahawks. Ethan, who you got in this one?
I'm going to say Seattle. I have no clue about Seattle, but I'm just going to hope they're good.
They're the home team. They got the 12th man there. Pete Carroll trying something, trying to rebuild a little bit.
Okay.
Russell Wilson's coming to town, baby. He's going to come in. He's going to say, hi, I miss you, but you should have paid me. And he's going to take care of business. And Denver's going to go 1-0 to start the season. All right, to recap. Bills, Rams. Ethan got the Bills. I got the Rams. Saints, Falcons. Saints for Ethan, Falcons for me. Browns and Panthers. We both got the Panthers. 49ers, Bears. Ethan's got the Niners. I got the Bears. Steelers, Bengals. We both got Cincy. Eagles, Lions. We both got Eagles. Colts and Texans. We both got Indy. Patriots, Dolphins. We both got Miami. Ravens, Jets. We both got Baltimore. Jags and Commanders. We both got Jacksonville. Giants and Titans. We both picked Tennessee. The Chiefs at the Cardinals. Ethan took Arizona. I took Kansas City. Raiders at Chargers. You took Los Angeles. I took Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Packers, Vikings. You took Green Bay. I took Minnesota. Bucks at Cowboys. I took Dallas. You took Tampa Bay. And the Monday Night Football game. Broncos, Seahawks. You took Seattle. And I took Denver. All right. So this video is going up on a Wednesday. The next video will be on Tuesday. It'll be a reaction video. Talk about what happened. Maybe we should have picked this. Maybe we should have picked that. Hindsight's 2020. And we get to see who wins. Ethan did a good job last year picking teams, but I'm pretty sure I came out on top at the end this year. See if he can learn something and try to beat me.
I'm just going to tell you one thing. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just picking teams.
Well, guess what? I picked all these teams based on the colors.
What?
I'm Angelo. That's Ethan. Week 1 picks are in. Lock it down. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. Have a good one.
California. Panthers.
You mean the Carolina Panthers?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that again. Ethan, who you taking?
I forgot.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Just say Panthers.
Panthers.
You don't have to say Carolina. That's fine.
Carolina.
Let's try that again. Take 3. Ready?
Oh, that's pretty great now. That took 25 seconds.
All right, week 2. I messed up.